Well, Mario Strikers Battle League Football is coming to Nintendo Switch in June, and Nintendo are bringing back Mario and the gang on the football pitch. Now, it's been a minute since Mario and co have donned their football boots, but it's time to lace them up again and go 5v5 with Peach, Bowser and the rest of the crazy gang. Well, Mario Strikers Battle League Football is due out on June the 10th, 2022, and fans have been waiting years since the last iteration of the game. This latest game brings it right up to date with all the mod cons. We've got great graphics, online play, you've got local play with up to 8 players. It's going to be an absolute blast. This one was first announced back in February 2022, and it did come as a massive surprise to fans, also cementing its place as one of the flagship titles for the Nintendo release in 2022, as loads of stuff has been pushed into 2023. Well, today I'm going to round up all the information that we got at the moment related to Mario Strikers Battle League Football, so we can get hyped for the release in early June. Well, Mario Strikers Battle League Football is a 5-a-side version of football. So in the US, the game goes by the name of Mario Strikers Battle League and drops the name football, likely because of the potential confusion with American football. But let's not go there for the time being. It's 5v5 football, attack versus defense, crazy action, passes, dribbles, and of course, loads of goals. Characters have special moves and super attacks to help them get the upper hand in matches, and if you combine the crazy action of Mario Kart with the football of FIFA, then you've got a really good idea of what Mario Strikers Battle League Football is. So it's not really serious, it's just a bunch of crazy fun. Players can be upgraded too. You've got stats and gear, which brings a little live service RPG mechanics to the game. I am definitely here for that. We've got helmets, pads, football boots. It's going to be a really, really fun time. Well, the trailer shown off at the February 2022 Nintendo Direct was a mixture of pre-rendered footage and gameplay. So we've got Mario, Peach, Toad and Luigi. They were facing off against Bowser, Donkey Kong, Yoshi and Rosalina in front of a huge crowd filled with Toads and also Yoshis too. It was here where we first saw the special moves and the power-ups, with Bowser getting blown up by a huge bomb and Mario performing an acrobatic kick to score a goal. And the gameplay looks like a load of fun. There's the attack versus defense nature of 5v5 football, but then you throw in all the crazy items for good measure. There's banana skins, green shells, special moves of all kinds, and it looks like there's going to be loads of different terrains and football pitches involved as well, and that could be involved with the gameplay, with Mario getting electrocuted from some part of the pitch in the trailer footage. So with Mario Strikers Battle League Football, it's not just unpredictable fun, there's definitely a strategy to the game, coming in the form of the gear that you wear on your character to provide various buffs and strategies. Each player has strength, speed, shooting, passing and technique, and the stats range from 0 to 25. In the trailer, we got a glimpse of some of the equipment Mario can wear with different helmet options, and it showed the muscle helmet giving Mario a +2 for strength, but -2 for technique, meaning playing around with the different equipment is going to be important when preparing for matches. Gear also appeared to have a price in terms of coins. We don't know at the moment where you get these coins. It could be that you play matches to acquire coins, then you trade the coins for the pieces, and that would make a lot of sense. Well, Hyper Strikes are a big part of the game. These are special shots or super moves that allow your player to unleash almost unstoppable shots to score 2 goals. A glowing ball can appear on the field, you pick it up and your team starts to glow. You charge up the meter by playing a little mini game to unleash a Hyper Strike, which is very tricky to stop. And also you score 2 goals at the same time, rather than just 1. In terms of the characters, here's a list of the roster that we know about so far. So we've got Mario, Luigi, Bowser, Peach, Rosalina, Toad, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, Wario, and also the fan favourite, Waluigi. So we don't have any information yet about the different modes for the game, but I'm hopeful Nintendo will have another direct or a longer video before release and give some info related to the different modes for the game. Multiplayer looks like it's going to take centre stage in the game with up to 8 players able to control members of the team. This can either be done locally or online, and online is being fleshed out too with something called Club Mode. Clubs can have up to 20 players competing against each other from around the world, and there's a leaderboard plus a tournament style ranking system. Clubs have got names, they've got strips and uniforms, and also team mottos too. And Nintendo's going to be hoping for a similar response from players and press that Mario Strikers on the GameCube had back in 2005. That was really, really positive. Super Mario Strikers was received really positively, with reviewers lauding the game's characterization and the visual style, being reminiscent of the Kazuto Nakazawa, and GameSpot's Brian Ekberg praised the game's accessibility, stating that Strikers' pick-up-and-play design is going to have you playing like Cartoon Pele in absolutely no time at all. Similarly, critics welcome the developer's choice to forego traditional football rules in favour of a more arcade-style type of gameplay. Despite this, IGN complained of a disappointingly slim variety of game modes, as well as the perceived small roster of characters and inflexibility when choosing teams. On a similar note, Eurogamer criticised the vague presentation of characters' attributes, making it difficult to determine what their respective strengths and weaknesses are. Despite enjoying the variety and appearance of Strikers Stadia, GameSpot noted that only cosmetic differences among them and criticised a lack of physical features to make them more interesting. So you can see why Nintendo is probably leaning into the stats this time because of that criticism. Well, it seems the lessons to be learned from the previous titles are the game modes and their variation to the players, and it certainly looks like we've got plenty of arcade-style football to get into, but with fans and press complaining of a thin offering previously, hopefully Nintendo's going to flesh out those game modes to keep players engaged. Well, Mario Strikers Battle League Football is available for pre-order right now if you're interested in the game, and the game is set for release on June the 10th worldwide. Well, that is it for my look at everything we know about Mario Strikers Battle League Football. It looks really good stuff, and I've definitely got my pre-order in. Can't wait to June the 10th to try that one out. Well, that is it for all the information we know about Mario Strikers Battle League Football, and as always, thank you so much for watching or listening. Hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. Or you can check me out on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Well, thanks again. I'll see you soon.